Okay, guys, so I'm gonna have to make this quick. So, what's going on with these tanks right now? Uh, since that tank down there is empty, I don't have any appropriate sized fish I can put in there. The, I'm just gonna keep that as the shrimps tank. It's gonna stay the shrimps tank. Uh, this paradise fish, I'm currently trying to see if I can give it to someone else. Because it's being a bully. It was being a bully in the community tank with the ropefish and all that. It was bullying the glass catfish and it ate the eyes out of one of my cories. Both eyes. So I have a blind cory. So I'm working on getting rid of it. Finding a new place for it, a new home. Everything else in this tank is doing well. The reason I'm getting rid of this tank is because it's bullying my African butterfly fish over behind the intake. So it's getting a new home. Hopefully, soon. As for what's in the planted quarantine tank, where I'm currently growing out some plants. So, all my frog bait and looks like my Sylvania is starting to take off too. I'm just gonna let this keep growing. These snails are looking okay. Honeygram is doing okay. The blind cory is actually doing better than ever. It can't see, but it can definitely still look for food. As for this tank, everything in this tank is doing hunky-dory. The glass catfish haven't shaken their bottom dwelling ways. They used to be in the middle of the tank, but since I had the other fish in here, they were afraid to go to the top. So it appears that they're still afraid of the top. That'll wear off in time, I bet. The other cories are doing good. My coolie louches, you can't see them really, but they're in there, they're doing good. Ropefish is doing good. Just gotta wait for these glass catfish to get comfortable again. So basically everything's doing okay. I just gotta find a new home for that one fish, which I'm working on. I asked someone yesterday, actually a restaurant, a chain I work for, but one of the ones in town has a fish tank. So I asked. They got, they're not fish tank, they have two fish tanks. Big ones, 100 and some odd gallons, bala sharks and all them in them. So I asked the general manager if maybe they might want to put this fish in the tank at the other store. She asked me about it, so I told her, showed her a picture of how pretty they were. Now, I just gotta wait for confirmation. If they say yes, then that goes into the tank with all the ballast sharks and all that, so. They said there were some smaller fish, but I was like, I've seen those tanks. You ain't getting much in those tanks. Plus, if it tries to bully anything, I'm fairly certain, because there, as is in a lot of tanks, there are guardian fish, as we call them, the ones that just watch out and maintain. They're like the laid-back boss of the tank. Someone starts shit, and they go put another fish in its place. Yeah. By the way, my yo-yo louches, they were a bit bloated before. Or one of them was a bit bloated before. Could barely goddamn, you know, crawl out of things. Not anymore. Seems to have lost all that weight. Don't know if it was just bubbles. Don't think it was pregnancy because, yeah. But yeah, I'm working, and it's doing it again. This one right here. It's an evil little bastard. So hopefully I can get that one moved in the next couple of days here. I know the African butterfly fish would be happy if its bully decided to leave. Can't really do anything to the African butterfly fish, but it's still nerve-wracking. So, yeah. That's it for this video. Until the next one, peace.